Dottie Dorian came up to me and we were talking and said something about what you're going to do in your retirement. I said, well, I'd like to do something for people. Be nice to have a clinic that we could do for free. And she said, well, I've been thinking about that too.
So then I told him about volunteers in medicine, and he seemed quite interested.
I really got serious, and I called Dr. McConnell, who has the idea of volunteers in medicine. Was most helpful. He was a wonderful man.
It took us well over a year just to even find the building, the old Paulus Music Building here.
I spent the next probably 3 or 4 months going to every doctor's office I knew and everybody I knew and scraping up tables, exam tables. Went to St. Vincent's Hospital and bought chairs and tables that they weren't using. We had just an enormous amount of donated materials, and so the cost of opening up as far as equipment was concerned, very, very small.
Everyone was upbeat because this was a culmination in a way of everything that we'd been talking about the year before. So it was a happy time for everybody. There was a crowd of people here.
We felt so rewarded that particular day that finally we had made it, and there were ups and downs like any project.
We weren't sure what was going to happen because everything was disarrayed. We weren't finished inside really to take too many people in. It was just sort of half finished. And so it was just sort of bedlam out there. But we made it through that, and then everything sort of smoothed out. But the beginning was a little tight.
And it was wonderful because Jack McConnell, the founder of all the volunteers in medicine clinics, he was here, all the dignitaries were here, and for the first time, I actually had the feeling that people knew what we were doing.
I think other milestones came when we got volunteers to come, both physicians and nursing personnel, to come aboard and give us the volunteer help we needed. That reached the climax about 2 or 3 years later.
Our students come here frequently. They come here a lot, and they're able to really make an impact in the amount of care that we provide to patients. But one of the best parts of it is really what it's done for our students. And I didn't expect this. I didn't really know how important it would be for our students to be here, because we're providing care to subsets of people in Jacksonville that provide such essential services like food services, health care, child care, health and beauty, who just don't have access to health care insurance. And so our students have had the opportunity to help those people and understand the situation that they're in. It's been wonderful, just wonderful.
We made do here, the very best we could, but we have outgrown it. And we appreciated having been here all this time, but we're looking forward to it. We need a lot more space than we have now.
Kudos to board members over the years who have worked hard, who have brought the right people into the mix to help us continue, because without that kind of leadership, couldn't happen. I have to give credit to our CEOs. Jennifer is our current CEO, and she has done a formidable job in leading the agency. We've had others who during their season also did the same, and so that has kept the organization going. Our sponsors and our donors, my goodness, it takes money to run a healthcare agency, and we have had solid, ongoing, committed sponsors and donors who have given because they value what we're doing. And I have to say, our volunteers, when you look at the people who come, we've had a volunteer who's been with us almost 20 years. Now that's commitment. So those volunteers who come, doctors, nurses, regular citizens who just come and answer the phone and do qualifying, those people are the ones who have made it all possible over these 20 years. So we're indebted to all of them. We're thankful to all of them. And this is the fruit of their work.
Just the parking alone would be a great asset. The bus runs right by, so if you need to come on a bus, you can come on the bus. I think this is going to be a wonderful spot. I'm excited about what we've done. I hope we fill every room. And if we do a job right, we will.
We are loving our new space. We are so excited to be here. Our volunteers love it, our patients love it, and our staff especially love it. It took us 3 years to get here. There was so much planning and organizing, but we're here, and we love that we are even closer to the patients that need us most.
Well, it's not only the patients, but I believe that our volunteers and our staff also feel good about their work environment and enjoy coming to this location. So that enhances what happens between them and patients because they have more space, there's more privacy. And so I think that it's just great all the way around for everyone.
The patients are really excited about the new place. They feel that it's welcoming, it's open, it's new, and it sends a message on how important they are to us because it gives them more opportunity because of the room. It's really exciting, and they're excited. And when they're excited, we're excited.
We have more windows. It is brighter here. And I'm sure that the patients appreciate that. I know the staff does, especially the ones checking people in here in the lobby. They can see out all the time.
We have partnered with Feeding Northeast Florida, and we now can provide food for some of our patients who don't have food.
And the patients can help themselves. Today it's all vegetables. We have peppers and I think they're sweet potatoes, but they're like this big. They're huge.
I think it really is good for our patients to see a facility that is as nice as the care we give them. I mean, we have excellent care that we give to them, but it's nice for them to have a place that looks like a regular doctor's office. It doesn't look like a free clinic.
It's great that we have 2 very roomy rooms to check patients in, and we have lots of pretty paintings to spruce up our digs here. So that's very nice.
We now have multiple providers who are in private practice, and they come over 1 day a month. We have probably 2 to 3 times the number of specialists that we had when we started. So now we can truly provide most of the care that the patient needs right here in the clinic.
I think just the fact that we have a little extra room. I know that, for instance, we now have a place where the mental health professional can see patients, and it's far removed from the rest of the other patients so that they have privacy.
This is a great new facility. It's much bigger than our previous facility, state of the art. I think the patient experience here is much better. I'm really excited about this new place.